Okay, so I've started my game and just realized that I didn't put my microphone down, so we should be good now. I'm just going through everybody and making sure that yesterday, you know, that I have everybody with what they need for the next battle to come. So I want to look at the convoy and see what I have as far as axes here. Nothing that I would want Titania to have at this point. And we're gonna, if I hit the right buttons, we're going to look at lances. And we have a Goose lance down here. And I am going to give the silver lance that is almost empty away to the convoy. And I am going to take the Goose lance. And we're going to equip, leave our silver axe equipped for the moment. I'm gonna go ahead to the shop. I'm gonna get her, since we don't get these very often, I'm gonna get a couple of them for her. Jeffrey, he's pretty good right now. He's got a bunch of vulneraries. I don't think I'm gonna need Soft, he's okay. Shinon is okay, but I want to see, because I can't remember if he can use any of these, and he can't, or sorry, any of these, he can, actually. So, what do we want to do with this? That's a level S. That's a D, A, C. So we're going to keep the Goose bow because we're going to need it for this, but we're going to swap out We're gonna convoy the longbow. We're gonna take the double bow because it's a level S. And we're gonna equip that for right now, though I believe I'm gonna be changing over. He's got 4 vulneraries. I probably won't use him, but he's okay. Rolf. I just want to take a look at the convoy and see. I don't think... Yeah, I think he's fine for now with what he has. He has plenty of vulneraries. I don't plan to use Jill. We'll have a couple of characters I'm going to need to fill. I just don't know who I'm going to fill in with at the moment. We've got Mordecai. Astrid I never use. Khalil. I might use her. I might. Let's see what's in under spells. We have fire. And that's all that we have under this. I want to give the elf thunder right now. And I'm going to go to the armory. And I want to see if they have elf fire. And they do. So I'm going to grab elf fire just in case I decide to take Khalil to the battle. And I'm going to equip that elf fire for right now. She's got a set of vulneraries. Leave that be. Missed his healing stuff. Now I'm gonna look. She's a staff C. And Reese here. That's on the right screen. He has a psychic staff with a C. So Mist, if I have another psychic staff, could use it. And I want to look at Valencia. And she's a staff A, so she can also use the psychic, and she has the, well, they both can move around quite a bit. So Valencia, we're going to convoy the mend, actually we're going to convoy the rescue. And then we are going to take, and I thought, unless it's in somebody's inventory and I didn't take it back out, because, you know, I was frustrated yesterday. I have another psychic staff somewhere. It wasn't with any of these guys. Just double checking though. Miss doesn't... I know I picked one up. I just need to find... Why did you do that? Nephany. She's at the bottom. Boyd. Now, I'm not really looking at what they have right now. I'm simply just looking at who has what items. And I swear I picked up a psychic staff yesterday. I must be losing my mind because it is not, it is not on my list of staff. And she's not high enough level to use that staff. That's in level... well... Which one do I want to take? I think I'll take Recover. Alright, so let's go back to Mist. That's where we were at. So she's got heals and mends, or sword and vulneraries. Mareem has plenty of vulneraries. Reese is a staff level A. And so we can convoy, take, and we'll just look again. Unit to normal condition. Alright, I'm gonna leave him with what he has. Right now. Except I'm gonna grab some more vulneraries. Or elixirs, actually. Volk is good. I don't think I'm gonna need him this battle. Did her. He's pretty good. Actually, Kieran could use some more vulneraries. I don't know for sure I'm taking him. I probably am. I usually do. Largo is good. Janaf. Leth. I don't usually use those guys. I go to the third column. And we have Boyd. He's an axe level A and a bow E. And so he can only use that. I'm gonna look at the convoy. I know I've been in there, but it's easy to forget because there's so many menus as to what's there. So we're going to, we're going to give the convoy, I'm gonna get rid of the steel axe, and I'm gonna go to the armory and see if they have a silver axe, and they do. And I'm gonna buy him some elixirs. My money's gonna start going fast from here on out. Stefan, he's got plenty of weaponry. I want to look at the swords though, just really quick. So we're gonna trade out this silver sword. Convoy, give steel sword, take this full silver sword. We have a steel blade. Let's give this steel blade and take alright, we're gonna take the rune sword too, just because we can. Har has got a lot of weapons. I think he's good. We're gonna get him some healing stuffs. Race on. Soren has wind. We are going to convoy, give thunder. And this heal. He has a staff level C, fire level D. So I'm gonna go to the shop. And whoops. Alright, so he has. I'm gonna give heal. Shop. There, we've got those. Then we're going to the armory. And oh, of course I forgot. I think he was an E. I really wish I would stop doing that. Soren is a D. And Elfire is a D, so we're gonna buy him Elfire. And so he's got 2 men's and Elfire. We're gonna equip Elfire for right now. Taronio has plenty of weapons. We're gonna buy him some vulneraries. Park has plenty of weapons. Again, get him some vulneraries. Ranulf has elixirs and vulneraries, he's fine. Ulki, same thing. Grab some vulneraries. Gatry, I don't think I'd be using him, but just in case, we're gonna give the almost empty javelin. He has a Goose Lance and a Killer Lance. I'm just gonna give that one away just for a moment. And we're gonna take and see. And of course, the only other lance that we have that he could use is an Iron Lance. So we'll take the Killer Lance back. And we're gonna look in the armory and see. They do have a Steel Lance. So we'll give it to him just in case we need it. We'll also give him some vulneraries. Mia, I don't plan to use it in... I don't plan to use Tormod either. So... everybody has been managed. I used all the XP, I had 1 point left, that I had available. I have no more skills that can be assigned. There was no support talk, no information talk. So we're gonna save. And I'm gonna leave the base camp. And we're gonna head into the next battle. This is where Ina had told us that Princess Leanne was being held captive. And here's Leanne marbling. And Izuka, wee hee hee, it appears that she's finally coming around. We brought this girl here on direct orders from His Majesty. Simple stuff, yes? Very easy. Very nice. Then he gives all these special commands. Don't let her escape. Don't let her get sick. Don't let people kill her. More than anyone else, His Highness should know how hard it is to keep one of these birdies healthy. Is there a problem? Who do you think you are? Why is it that you disturb my meditations? I'm thinking here. I'm here to relieve you on guard duty. Standing guard, huh? Don't see much reason for a guard in this place. But armies always have their rules and regulations and appearances and hullabaloo, and no way around it, I suppose. I believe that guards and watches are important. In other places, yes, but Gritnia Tower is currently overflowing with veteran soldiers. Not to mention those repulsive beasts, those feral ones, you know? Trying to escape from this place is the same as committing suicide. Not that I've tried, mind you. So, a watch is necessary. What's that now? Who said that? Oh, it's you. Important, eh? Why's that? Well, if the girl were to leave her room, we would be unable to stop her from getting killed. Ooh, you found a blind spot. That's the problem with us scholars. We concentrate on one thing and miss something as fundamental as... that. Blast, they're getting riled up again. Listen, you stay right here and stand guard. Don't let that Heron girl take one step outside this room. Do you understand me? I told you we needed guards. This guy's very strange. He's always strange. I hate all the teehees and wees. I wish I could take them out. Sai, don't worry. I'll take care of everything. Bah. Always when I'm in the middle of something. Snaggletooth cheese stealing. And Izuka leaves. Finally, methinks that guy fell a little far from the nest. Hello, little heron girl. There's nothing to be afraid of. I won't hurt you. Just sit there and be quiet, alright? Or we'll... And here's Ina. That's Gritnia Tower, right? And I just skipped the dialogue, or part of it. That took longer than I'd expected. Cursed subhumans. Flea-bitten wretches. Huh, where's the heron girl? And the guard? Hello? Guard? Bird girl? We? This can't... No, I've been had. No. What do I do? If this is discovered, His Majesty will... He'll hang me up by my thumbs. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, no, no. I will not report this. Think, Azuka, think. If I can somehow divert attention from myself. Master Azuka. Yeah. Master Azuka, we've got trouble. A strange group of insurgents approaches the tower. They are well armed, sir. Master Azuka? Insurgents? Ahem. Yes, sir. A mixed group of subhumans and humans. Ah, I see. Then we must give them a warm reception, no? General Headwind's mages have engaged them, but they're not nearly enough. We must apply to the capital for more reinforcements to release the feral ones. Those monsters? But no need to worry. I have just given them their medication. They've all been trained not to attack any Dayan soldiers. Very well, do it now. The enemy must not be allowed inside the tower. Yes, sir. Whee, what fortuitous timing. Now then, I will take this moment and prepare to make my escape. So here's all the feral ones and the soldiers lining up outside. And here's my group entering on the right. Look at this, will you? What a glorious mix of birds, beasts, and dragons we have to greet us. King of Hawks, this is no joking matter, Hold on, my brothers, just a little longer. Soon, I will grant you all release. Oh. Tabarn is not the only one who is filled with rage. To warp the gift that the goddess has granted us. This crime shall not go unpunished. Yeah. Prince Raysan. Come, Ranulf, let's join them. We must rescue Leanne as soon as possible, for Raysan's sake as much as anything else. Those poor Lagoos, someone will die for this today. Alright, so get to our choose units screen. Now, what we missed when I hit over the dialogue box was the soldier that took over the watch and was talking to Leanne is Naysala, and he has taken Leanne away from the castle. Or fort, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so if you noticed during that, we have acquired Ina on our team. I've used her in the past. She does not tend to work out very well. We also have Tabarn. Tabarn is great, but notice he's yellow, so he is not controllable by us. He just does whatever Tabarn wants to do. There is one more character we would have had here in this battle. Had I not had the horrible gaming day that I had yesterday, and Nasir defeated the Black Knight instead of Ike and is now dead. If I had done it the way I've done it every other time I've played this game and succeeded, I just wasn't getting the numbers I needed to trigger Ether to get the special attacks and kill the Black Knight. It just wasn't happening after I tried it lots and lots of times. Did a bunch of different stuff to try to make that happen. It was not happening, so I finally just said, forget it, let's move forward. So this is the first time I've ever gone forward from that point without Nasir. So now we are on our rearrangement screen. So I always put people like Titania, Oscar, and Jeffrey towards the front of the pack. Ike, as usual, can't move. We have Boyd. He's going to change places with him. We've got 2 healers. We've got Rolf and we've got Har. And we've got Stefan. And I'm going to change places with Har and Rolf, I think. So we're going to try this. We're going to save again. And see if we can get through this battle. This is a hard battle. Sometimes this one takes several times to get through. So I'm going to show you the battlefield, which I did not do previously. Just that brief glimpse. So we've got lots of feral ones floating around. We've got all kinds. We've got the beast tribes. We've got the birds. We come over here to the castle. We got more birds. Our group has to come up through here. This is basically the only way to get through here, as you can see by the map. We've got some Dayan soldiers, tons of Goose, and then we get up to here where we begin to have a problem because we have the Goose Dragons, and they are very difficult to fight. So they are the ones that cause the most problems here. And we can get through pretty much everybody else. We've got 1, 2, 3 dragons here. So hopefully we can get through, and we have to seize this square, which is behind Headwind. Say his name properly. So our goal is to seize. You can't see it here, but back behind the screen is where Nisala took Leanne back off into the woods to take her to safety. So, start with Titania. And we're going to move her up and attack. We do have a Goose Lance. I'm going to save the Goose Lance. Actually, I was going to use it, but I'm going to save it till I get towards the dragons. Because dragons are especially difficult to get through. And she's going to wait there. We're going to bring Oscar up. He has a killer lance. And takes care of that one. We've got Jeffrey. Jeffrey's gonna come over to here. Notice again, we can form our little wall or fence here. So I'm gonna put Jeffrey here. And we've got a Goose bow and his lance. Right now we're gonna leave his lance. Got Ike. Get him moving up to there. Now we can, excuse me, I have the hiccups. We can direct to Barn with Ike. I tend to let him do whatever he wants to do because Tabarn is just super strong. We've got Maureen. We've got Boyd. So we're not going to make the perfect barricade this time around. We're just doing the best that we can until we can rearrange everybody. We've got Har. And he has his Brave Axe equipped. He's got 2 Lagoose axes. We're going to save those again for the dragons, I think. Soren is going to move up because he can use the fire on them. The birds will be actually are more vulnerable to the wind, the other ones to the fire, but I'm going to leave fire equipped. And then Reese is going to come up and kind of hopefully stay out of the way a little bit, as is Mist, as our other healer, because remember, in our previous battle, Alencia stayed back, and of course, that's what I was wondering about. Alencia stayed back to help the army ready for the main attack while Ike came to free Leanne. So that's why we don't have Alencia here in this battle. And I'm using Mist, so we've got 3 healers with Soren, Mist, and Reese. Okay, so they've had their turn, and now it's mine. So I'm going to bring Ike up as far as I can bring him, and I'm going to let him attack this Lagoose, Barrel 1. Okay, so I've got this guy here. He has a bow. And as we know, bird tribes are susceptible to bows and arrows. So he's going to attack him. Takes him out. And we're going to bring Oscar up to here right now. Titania, I can bring her up here. And she can attack this Lagoose. And remember, these are feral ones. They have been treated with, like he said, Azuka said, medicine and chemicals and stuff to make them be, you know, uncontrollable. And they can no longer revert back to their human-type form. I'm going to bring Mist up here and let her heal Jeffrey those couple of points. Get her some experience. And I'm going to move her up to here. Actually, I'm going to move her up to here. So we've got Jeffrey. Ike is good. He's good. So we're going to bring Jeffrey up to where Titania had been. And he's going to wait. And we are going to bring Har up to here. And I think I'm going to put Boyd. I'd like to get Boyd here, but obviously he can't go that far. So Boyd's going here. Stefan, however, can go here. Kareem, I can get him up here next to Titania. Yeah, so these guys right now are all good. Rolf is going to come up. He's going to stay close. So hopefully soon he can get in a few shots at some of these guys. Again, bringing our healing folks up closer. And then Tabarn is going to take his turn, and then the other team. Here we go. I thought it was before and I skipped it, but it's after. Woo, I thought as much when I first snuck in here, but this is really an unbelievable place. What in Ashira's name is going on? Why are all these crazed lagoos creeping about? Warble. Oh, you don't like this, eh? Neither do I. This helmet and armor are horribly restrictive, you know. And it's Naysala. How's that, Leanne? It's been 20 years, but I'm still quite an eyeful, don't you agree? Warbling. Yeah, I haven't changed much, eh? And you knew it was me back there right away, didn't you? Ah, I'm glad you survived. It's very good to see you again. Some more warbling. Now, on to the problem at hand. We went to the trouble of escaping that tower, so I'd hate to end up a meal for one of our insane cousins. Our objective is to rendezvous with Neolucci. Here we go, Leanne. Hold on tight. Warble. And then we're over to our group. Excuse me. And so this guy has 1 point. This is where it would be handy if I could put, say, Rolf here. And let Rolf hopefully take him out. And he does. And you have to remember, I'm still trying to build that sort of wall to protect my weaker characters that are healing and all that stuff. And there's a very narrow pathway here. So I'm going to put Titania here. She's going to take this guy out. And she's going to wait, because this shrub here blocks anybody. We've got Maureen, who has full power. And actually, let's move Ike first. Ike can finish his movement, so we're going to attack the Lagoos. And then Ike can take these couple of steps up. Now we're going to come to Jeffrey, who's fully healed. And like I said, you can see this bush here prevents people from going around that side. So we're going to just put him right here, and that's our wall. If I could go one more onto the magic bush there, I would, but I can't. So we put him there. I could put a character here, but one of their characters can go to this spot and maybe attack them with arrows or, you know, whatnot, or fly over the shrubs. So I'm not going to put him there. I'm going to put him here, where if anyone does come up from the front or the side, Maureen can hopefully handle that. And we've got Oscar. And he's still got his bow equipped. We're just going to move him up and keep him with the group. Stefan as well. We've got Har. We've got Boyd. And then we've got our healers and magic users who are coming up from the rear. And just checking everybody. So Titania does need a little healing when I get the opportunity to. Bring him up. And now we'll bring Reese up. So I could have used my psychic staff, but I'm trying to save the rest of that. I did pick one up. I swear I picked one up. But I played that battle yesterday so many times and everything that I think this second time I did it, I did it very different than I normally do. So maybe I didn't pick it up. I'm not 100% certain without going back and watching it. Because it's not in my inventory and none of my people are carrying it. So those guys all attacked Barn and they missed. He's got a magic sword of some kind attacking from 2 spaces away. And Barn could use some healing. I might have to direct him back out of the way and let him heal. He is very strong and takes people out like that a lot. But, you know, I have to tell him to move so he can get healed. And besides the fact that he's taking XP from my other people. So, let these guys finish their movement. And then we have more conversation. What's going on? They're all looking the same direction. Rumbling. Tavarna and friends, eh? Oh, very good. This will work out nicely. And there's Neolucci. The nestling, we found you at last. Neolucci, you're here sooner than expected. You pushed your old wings to the limit, didn't you? I couldn't be late to the rescue of the dear Lady Leanne, now could I? Warbling. Oh, what a glorious sight. You look so much like your dear departed mother. Sniff. Warbling. Hey, save your tears for later while Tabarn and the others take care of the enemy. We must escape. Yes, of course. This way. So, he picks up Leanne and they depart. And now we're back to our group. And you can see where Ike can go and what the ground looks like. So I'm going to put Ike here and he is healed. I'm going to put Jeffrey next to him and he's healed. Titania, we're going to see if we can get... He won't. Let's see if we can get him. We can get Soren close to Titania. Let her heal. And we're going to put Titania up here. Actually, we're going to put her right here. We're going to move Maureen up to here. And we're going to take Oscar and move him next to Maureen. So he's blocking the way going behind. And right now we're going to change over to his Killer Lance. No, we're going to go to change to the Silver Lance. And wait. His health is good. Put Stefan behind. Har. I could fly Har over here and attack, but they can attack 2 spaces away, and if he can't get back, he can't get back. So, I'm going to put Har right here, where he should be safe. If they have somebody with a longbow, they might be able to get him, but for right now, he should be alright. And then we have Mist, who doesn't really have anybody to heal at the moment, so she's gonna wait. As is Reese. And Tabarn. Oh, so he did come back. Okay, so now we can let him get healed if he doesn't go anywhere. So we just have to take all these different attacks. And that's another reason that I switched out, made sure I didn't have any bows in the front, because there's a lot of ranged weapons and stuff. So I want to get Ike especially leveled up as much as possible, but also some of these other characters. We want to get rid of as many of those guys as we can before the dragons start moving and come into our area, or we get near them, because like I said, they are pretty difficult to fight. Of course, I'm on normal mode in this game, which is actually a normal mode. It's not like in Radiant Dawn the second game, which normal is hard. So we'll see. Downside to bird tribes. But he's dead. So. Some more reinforcements come out. And we have got, how many does he need healed? So we're gonna let Reese come over. Staff. Oh, heal will do it. So Reese is gonna heal him. And now we've got Tabarn, who can come up, attack this guy. And then Har has his movement back. And he didn't take any hits, so that was good. And then we've got all these guys, so we're just going to move him up. Actually, they're 1940. I'm going to let Ike come up here, attack this guy. And he's going to come over here. Actually, he's going to wait here. And wait. Boyd could use a little bit of healing. I'm going to bring Soren up and heal Boyd. And Boyd is going to come up and he is going to attack with his iron bow and hopefully take out this feral one. Oh, he only had one hit. That sucked. Alright, Jeffrey's good. We could finish him with Jeffrey, or we can bring up Rolf. And let Rolf... Ooh, but we also have this guy. And he's more vulnerable to arrows. Okay. So Mist is going to come up here. She's going to staff heal Jeffrey. She's going to move back too and wait. Ike's good. Boyd's good. And these guys are good. So, I don't really have anybody else. I mean, Stefan could use some points. Ike's already had his turn. So I'm just gonna let them kind of go in the order that they're standing right now. Actually, let me think about this for a second. Actually, I'm gonna take Mareem over here. Mareem's gonna take this guy out. And then we've got Titania, who currently does not have a ranged weapon. So she's going to attack this guy. And we're going to move her over here. We're going to let Oscar come up. And he's going to attack with his steel bow and take this guy out, hopefully. He does. Level 19. And we're going to put him over here. And we're going to bring Stefan up and wait. He is good. He's going to come up just one space and wait. And then Tabarn is back in the game. He came back to get healed. Worm handily took him out. Now our dragon's beginning to move. A little bit of reinforcement there. He could use some healing. The thing is like, if I put Mist here, I may not be able to get her back, but I have to keep her protected. Because that guy with the sword, if I don't take him out, he can attack from 2 spaces away. And we can't, so she's gonna wait. And I'm gonna bring Har up here. This guy's got 36. And he's gonna attack. And he gets rid of that soldier. Okay. Move him up 1. Move Marim up. Actually, gotta put Ike. Ether is activated, which is what I was hoping for yesterday, and of course it's happening all over the place today. Ike, wait, Marim, he's good. He's gonna come up and wait. Boyd is good. He's gonna come over here. We're gonna change to his killer axe and wait. And then we've got Oscar, who can come up here, attack this guy with his brave lance. Leveling up. And I'm gonna bring him back to here. Just took 1 point. Got Titania. Bring Titania to here and wait. I'm gonna swap these guys around and put Oscar here with his silver lance. He's gonna wait. And then I'm gonna put Stefan over here to block by the hedges. And I'm just checking everybody. So Har's only missing a point. She's good. Ike, Marim, Boyd is good. Tabarn is fine. Alright, so we're only missing like 1 point on a couple of people. So I'm gonna put Rolf over here and put Soren up a little bit closer. I don't want him too close, and you're about to find out why. So Tabarn has his turn. He's gonna attack that dragon. I think when I played and did this game on the harder level, we had a lot more than 3 dragons, but it's been a while. Like I said, many times. I think it's been probably close to 2 years. Now this is why everyone else is staying back, because he can do this, and he can do this for our 2 squares. And this guy says, "This is not good. They're closing in. There are not enough feral ones. Someone, anyone, help! Now help! Help! Go find Master Izuka at once." And he's setting out a magical attack, and Har takes a pretty decent hit from that. Here comes the dragon for Har. I'm hoping Har doesn't die. Alright, now that the dragons are in play, a lot of people who have Goose weapons are going to be switching to those weapons. We didn't really need them, I don't think, for the other ones. We've gotten this far. So Har's down to 12, so it might take a couple people to heal him. So we are going to mend Har, and that'll take him all the way up. I wasn't sure if it would. And he's like 2 points away, so that's pretty good. I'm still going to keep Mist back and keep Mist safe. He has 50. If you look at his stats, he has breath, dragon breath, and has a range of 1, but we just want to make sure that our weaker characters that can't sustain that are far enough away. So Ike, standing right next to him, is going to hit him. He's got Ragnar. And of course, again, getting that special attack all over the place when I really needed it yesterday. And he finishes off that red dragon. Ike is going to wait here. And we're going to bang Reese over. And he is going to mend. He might do it. Yeah, he's gonna heal Ike. Like I said, Har's only down by 2 points right now, so I think we're okay for the moment. We need somebody to heal Boyd, so we have Staff, mend, Boyd. Okay. So now here's what we're gonna do. Har, we could take him out here after this guy. I actually think I might do that. So I bring him over here, and I attack. I have 2 Lagoose axes, so I'm gonna use the one that's already had a few uses taken on it. Alright, and Har can come partially back, but not all the way. Actually, I'm just gonna leave him here. Now we've got our little grouping of peoples floating around. We've got Boyd. I think... No, he does not. I thought he had a Lagoose weapon. Okay, he has the Lagoose bow, so we're gonna move him back. Let him use the Lagoose bow on that dragon for 2 points. Okay, he's gonna take 1 step forward. He's healed, we're gonna bring him up. Marim is good, we're gonna keep him here. We've got Silver Lance. He's gonna wait. We've got Titania. She has a Lagoose Lance. And then Stefan is gonna wait. Rolf. And now we have Tabarn. So we should only have that 1 dragon in the bottom left corner of the screen remaining. I think we only took 2 of them out. And then there's the 2 clerics, of course. And try some magic attacks on Tabarn. And he got a pretty good hit on Har again. And now this guy misses, and Har is going to take him out. Which is good, because I don't have to do it on my turn. I can move him away and let him be healed. And we got some reinforcements. So we take a look around. Oh, okay. Well, maybe we did. I thought we only did 2 of them, but we must have done all 3 because he's no longer here. So, yay. So what that means for us is we can start moving people around towards these guys without having to worry about too many other issues going on. So first I want to see where I can put Mist. And I can put Mist up to here. So I can put Har up here. Hopefully attack this guy. And hopefully not take too severe. It doesn't look like he should have hit him for much. And he didn't. So I'm going to move him back now. And I'm going to let Mist come over. She's going to heal Har. And then I'm going to move her back a little bit. Ike is good. Ike is going to come up. I would like to get Ike. Actually, Ike with Ragnar can get from farther away. So I'm gonna let him attack this guy. Because Ragnell, fortunately, is a magic / ranged weapon now. Well, I shouldn't say now, but compared to his other weapons. Ike is leveled up to 20. So not a whole lot farther to go there. We're gonna leave him right. Actually, yeah, we're gonna leave him right where he is. We've got Morim. I'm gonna bring Morim up here, because that's the farthest he can go. And he can attack this lovely guy. Takes that one out. We've got Boyd, who can't get all the way there, but he does have his iron bow and his axe. So hopefully he'll take this guy out. Oh, he left him with 2 points. It's so frustrating. 2 points! Alright. Jeffrey. Takes him out. And Jeffrey levels up and is now a 19. Yay, Jeffrey. Alright, so he can't move anymore. We've got Oscar. Oscar can only go to here. So that's where he'll wait. Titania can only go to about here. So that's where she's gonna wait. And Stefan, he's gonna be a bit behind. And then we're gonna move our weaker peoples like always. Now these two are healers, so we used Mist. Har's good. Ike is only missing 1. Boyd is good. Morim. Jeffrey is missing 2. 1. None. And none. So we're good with moving these guys up and not having to worry about not hitting somebody. This guy's the only one to really worry about right now. If we wanted to, we could back them up. But I think I'm gonna move them up because they're pretty strong magic users, so hopefully if he does shoot off a spell at them, that they will evade it. No guarantees of that, but hopefully it will happen. I'm just... yeah. He tries a spell on me, doesn't work. This guy will probably try a spell on... yeah, I knew he was going to pick one of my weaker people. Alright. As long as he only hit... oh! Okay, he missed her the second time. That was a very good thing. He's going to die here in about 2 seconds. As soon as this turn is over and this guy takes his shot. It's not that we're not going to finish these guys off. We will. But... I don't want him shooting magic at anybody else. And Ike takes Headwind out. What's it called? Master Azuka. And we've got the Rex Bolt, which will go to the convoy. And Ike will wait. And I'm gonna bring Boyd up. And he's gonna try to hit him for 4. And he does. And then let's take a look. So he just leveled up. He's just leveled up. She's maxed out. And then we've got this guy. And he's level 18. So we're going to bring Har over here. And hopefully this is the last guy. Har will take him out. And he does. Get some points there. Okay. And there are no more enemies left on the field anywhere. So I'm just going to end the turn right now. And then we're going to let Ike seize and clear the map. Or have some more talking. Ike, any sign of her? No, I don't see her anywhere. Leanne, where have you gone? Hello, everyone. Are you having some sort of problem? Nasala. Oh, King Kilvis, how nice. I believe I have what you seek right here. Warble, warble. Leanne, you're safe. More warbling. You rescued her? Listen, and listen good. I don't want there to be any misunderstandings here. It was Tabarn. He forced me to do this. It wasn't any sense of charity or anything. It was a sort of payment for the debt I had incurred. I knew choosing you would pay off. Excellently done. Flatter me all you like, Hawk King. You'll get nothing in return. As promised, the Duke Tanas account has been completely settled. Yes, as agreed. Well then, I take my leave of you. There's no need to rush off, is there? Since you've come all this way, why not stay and help us with King Dayan? What a splendid idea. What? Enough of your nonsense. I prefer to keep my life intact, thank you. Leanne, loss of warbling. Listen to me, Leanne. I have no good reason to fight the King of Dayan. No good reason? And what about your fellow Kilvins? King Dayan has taken their natural identity and warped it beyond repair. They left Kilvis of their own accord. How far should my responsibility for them extend? You... Master Ike, I'm sorry to interrupt, but... What is it, Ina? I have something I need to show you. Will you please come to the basement? This tower has a basement? We have discovered a hidden staircase. What lies below is unsettling. Let's go. What is that smell? It is corruption. It's too dark to see anything. We need light. Here, fire. What? What is this? Ina's speechless. What is this? Answer me. Ranulf? Lagoos. At one time, they were Lagoos. And here is a chamber in the basement where they have kept Lagoos chained and tortured and all kinds of stuff to make them into the feral ones. And Ike says, oh, this is so horrible. And now we're back at camp with Alencia. Or Alencia, sorry. I hope Ranulf and the others are all right. They behaved as if nothing had happened, but I could sense they were in pain. That dungeon was the most vile thing I have ever seen. I'm glad you weren't there. Was it that bad? It was barbaric beyond description. There were more Lagoose corpses than we could count. They had been tortured, twisted, and warped beyond all recognition. Such horrors. Why would Ashnard do such things? What could be his purpose here? The king called powerful Bjork to his cause, but he had to see if they were worthy. He would test them by pitting them against those Lagoos. Ashnard considers Lagoos to be tools in service to his own mad ends, nothing more. They are instruments to be used as he sees fit. I heard that he ordered his scholars to perform all kinds of experiments. They used elixirs to drive them mad and to keep them locked in their changed states. Their lifespans were much shortened, but for a brief time they became extremely powerful. Thank you for telling us. Thanks to you, we found Leanne. You're free now. You can do whatever you like. I will go to the capital. Please accept me into your army. You don't have to do that. Fighting against your former companions could prove difficult. Take me with you. There is something that I have to do. Please, Master Ike. Very well. Let's fight together. General Ike, the army has arrived at the outskirts of Melior. We await your deployment orders, sir. Very well, tell the men to stand down and await my command. At last we face the king of Dayan. Yes, the war is coming to an end. It appears so. Is there something bothering you? No, of course not. It's nothing like that. But what? Some of the soldiers are saying that when the war's over, their chances for promotion will dry up. They want to continue fighting, even though Crimea and Dayan too have suffered so much? No, that's not what I mean. I apologize. I will go inform the men. And Ike is just standing there pondering what he said. And so we have saving chapter. And we have our map with this story. The Crimean royal palace, located in the center of Melior, is famed for its beautiful gardens, where the world seems at peace. But times have changed. Countless battles have raged in these idyllic confines, and a new dark lord now sits upon the throne. The palace itself has not suffered. It remains a study in dignity and elegance. Yet there is no peace on this day. A grim tension fills the air, engulfing all it touches in deafening silence. Within the heart of the palace sits the author of this war, Ashnard, King of Dayan. Get pictures of Ashnard, Ike, and Alencia. Ike, Supreme Commander of the Crimean Army, and Alencia, Princess of Crimea, have completed their battle preparations. Now they spend a tense morning waiting for the decisive battle that will conclude their year-long odyssey. They wait for the beginning of the end. Repatriation. Endgame. So here's the battle report. Ike was the MVP. Ina is a new ally. The gold is much down because I bought a lot of elixirs and weapons and stuff, preparing for that battle, thinking there were going to be more dragons than there were from the last time I played. But then again, the last time I played, it was on the higher difficulty setting, so maybe that's why I was thinking that. I can't remember because it's been too long. Anyway, Soren excuses himself as always. And we come to base camp. And we go to manage, award experience. Ike is at a level 20. Notice he is grayed out. He cannot go up anymore. Boyd is class changed. He is about halfway up that scale. Stefan is at 14 on his second class. Har is at an 18. We're going to bring him up. He's at a 19. And we have 948 to use. Rolf. We'll give some to him because he's better than Shinan at this point. Even though Shinan's a higher level, Rolf is actually more accurate and better. Raysan, I don't do her, no. Kieran's a level 7. Ulki, no. The menus, they always change the order. It really annoys me. He's a paladin, level 19. We're gonna level him up. Alright. He's maxed out. We have Jeffrey, who is a 19. He is also maxed out now. And let's look down. Mist is a Valkyrie level 3. I want to give her some because I'm hoping she'll get at least another experience point. Or experience point, hit point. And she did. Not the best level up in the world, but we'll take it. We're gonna level him up. And we've got just a few points left. It wasn't the best, but we'll take it. And Soren also gonna go up. Okay, and then we've got Ina, Shinon, Bastian, Largo, Janna, and all these guys, those guys over there that I don't typically use. I'm gonna give Boyd these last few points, and that takes care of that. I don't think I've picked up any skills that can be assigned, and I have not. So we're gonna leave there. We're gonna come to support. It wasn't flashing, but I just always come through. No conversations, but we have info. And we have 2 friends that are talking to us. And so we have Janaf, Har. So, and not Har like the character, but just saying Har, like, yo. So tomorrow's the day we take on the capital. I'm ready. Woo! It doesn't matter how hard the fight you're facing may be. I always feel excited the night before. I'd like to tell you how wrong that is, but I can't. I can't seem to calm my nerves either. We're going to win, you know. King Dayan won't survive the day. I wonder. Are you 2 on guard duty? Oh, it's you. Hey, Ike. Do you have some need of the king? Yeah, will you tell him I'm here? We will. Wait here. And then we have Tabarn and Raysan. So tomorrow it is. Did you come by to check on our preparations? You know me too well. We're going to circle the capital and ensure that no airborne enemies escape. That's clear, isn't it? Yes, I think encircling the capital is a good idea. We'll guard the west and take care of the airborne combat as well. Excuse me. The Phoenicius and Kilvis armies are unbeatable in that regard. Kilvis is going to help out? Of course. After what we saw in the dungeons of Gritnia Tower, we all agreed that King Ashnard must pay. Raysan and Leanne helped to sway certain opinions. It was tough, but in the end we understood what needs to happen. That having been said, the crows are traitorous by nature. If worst comes to worst, it may be just us hawks out there. That will be enough. At least I know I can rely on you. Well, to be perfectly honest, I wouldn't mind a chance to remove Ashnard's head from his shoulders. It's just like the time I fought the Black Knight. You're being kept away from the main fight. My apologies, Hawk King. That's alright, but if you find yourself overwhelmed, give me a call. Understood. And as for you, Raysan, I'm sure you're tired of hearing this, but I know, be careful, don't die. Don't worry, I won't die. I'm not going to leave Leanne and my father all alone. And then we have Neolucci and Nasala. Nestling, it appears they're discussing tomorrow's battle. Shouldn't you join them? No, I think not. It's just Tabarn after all. He doesn't really want help from Kilvis anyway. The Hawk King may not care, but Prince Raysan would surely feel that you had betrayed him yet again, Nestling. What? Oh, and dear Lady Leanne as well. If you were to flee in the face of the enemy, it would break her heart. Ha. It would be so sad. Ha. He. Neolucci, oh my goodness. Senile old crow. You think if you bring those 2 into it, I'll do as I've been told and fight. Curse you. And now we have friend number 2. and we have Ranulf. This war has been waged for over a year, but it could all be over by midday tomorrow. How do you feel, Ike? Think we'll win? We'll win. I knew you'd say that. Ha! You don't fool me anymore. But even so, I appreciate your bravado tonight. And here's Gifka. Without such courage, it would be impossible to face King Dayan. Master Gifka, what are you doing here? The king felt uneasy knowing you were here on your own. I come in his name. So are you going to fight with us? That is my purpose. That is, if Lord Ike grants his permission. Of course. The Dayan army is large, so we're going to be attacking them from the front and holding the 2 eastern gates. I'd be very appreciative if you would agree to take command of that front. If that is your wish, I can but agree. What's this now? You weren't satisfied with the work I was doing? I mean, I know I'm no Master Gifka, but please. Ranulf, I want you to be with me. Is that all right? Oh, now I see. Sure, that would be fine. Getting to be part of the main pack is the highest of honors. Now we have Gifka and Mordecai. Master Gifka. And left. It's been a long time. How is the king? He is in good health. The king has given me a message for you two. A message? Not orders? That's right. He said to be sure you make it home alive. And then he said that your work in the past year has been most satisfactory and that he's sincerely grateful to you both. That's such an honor. We have fought hard, but it wasn't a bother. Ike and the others are good Bjork. We are happy to fight with them. I see. And that's the end of our conversations. So we come back up to outfit, and we're gonna keep Ike with what he has. Boyd. So he's an axe level A. So we're gonna get rid of the killer axe that is almost empty, even though it's a really good axe. I don't think I have a good one over here that he can take. I don't. So we're going to buy him wherever it is. Silver axe is an A, so I'll have an extra one. So he has 2 silver axes, a hand axe, and his bow. And he's got his healing supplies. I may need more healing supplies. It's really hard to say. He has a lot of weaponry and healing. Alright, so the Brave Axe is getting low. Goose Axe XS we could use. I'm not comfortable with the amount of stuff that he has here. He is an axe level B. Convoy, take axes. So, and that's an E. And the next one's the silver. So I either have to give him a steel axe or let him have what he has. I mean, honestly, he has, between all the axe uses, he probably has enough. And I'm probably gonna possibly recharge that Brave Axe. I have to decide what I want to do. Rolf, we didn't use very much, so he's still got lots of things. Risan. Don't think I'll use her. If I use him, he's got what he would need. Valencia is good. He's about D. Say he can't use the longbow because he's a D and that's a D. Oh, that's weird. Did I look at the wrong number? The letter, I mean? Alright, so we've got Silver Lance, and we've got a Killer Lance, a Steel Bow. I just want to look at the armory for a moment. We do have a Steel Bow here, so we are going to convoy the Iron Bow. And we're going to buy him the Steel Bow. That's the next highest one that he is able to use at the moment. He's got his healing stuff. Titania. Silver Lance. Silver Lance. Silver Lance. I wish she had a ranged weapon. I'm gonna look again what I had in here as far as axes. Let's see. We do have a hand axe here. So I think I'm going to convoy the, I hate to do that. I'm going to convoy. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave her the way she is. But we're going to equip her Silver Lance. Jeffrey, Brave Lance, the Goose Bow, Steel Bow, Silver Lance. Convoy, give. Let's see if we give that Silver Lance if we have another one that I just got rid of, and then we do. So we're going to take that. We're going to equip this for right now. Volk, I don't think he's going to be in this. I don't think Soth is going to be in this. Tronio could. He's got plenty of stuff. Zahark might be. He's got plenty of stuff. Jill, not going to happen. Tanith, maybe. No, maybe. Oh, maybe. I forget how many people I can take, so. Mist. We're gonna look at the shop. Oh, we got psychic staffs. Okay. This is why you want to have money. Lots of monies. So, we're going to convoy. We're gonna give the lowest staff here, the mend, away, because some people only need a little bit of healing and we don't want to waste it. So we're going to leave here, we're going to shop, and we're going to buy her the psychic staff, and we're also going to go look at Maureen. He's good. He has a psychic staff, but we're going to do kind of the same thing. We're going to convoy the mend that's the lowest, because heal and the other one are pretty full. And we're going to go down to the shop, and we're going to buy Psychic. And he's good otherwise. And then we have to find Soren. He's a B. So Soren, I can convoy this mend. Shop, armory. Ooh. And so he has a psychic. And then where is there she's hiding? So she is going to convoy her recover. And she's going to go to the shop. And she is also going to get a psychic staff. This is why I don't like to spend a lot of money on customized weapons, because at the end there's certain things that you could use that are more important than that, in my opinion. but that's just me. So we went through these guys. And I want somebody who's gonna be in the battle. I think Ina's gonna be in the battle. She's failed me on many occasions in the past, but I can count on her to hold these for me. And we're pretty much out of monies. So this is where I go to Makalov and trade to Ina, Vulnerary. And probably not going to use Tormod. I could sell a bunch of stuff I have and get the money from there, but these are characters I don't plan to take into battle. So this is why I give them stuff, so I can take it back from them later in the game. Where was I? I was at Ina. I'm gonna give Ina that. And trade to Ina, Vulnerary. Khalil, I don't know if I'm taking her or not. Soren. Shinan is pretty good for right now. I plan to take Rolf. I have to think about this for a minute. Bastion. I'm not going to take Bastion. So I can trade. I don't think I'm going to take Bastion. I don't know how many people I'm going to get. I can't remember. Largo's good. He's got a bunch of vulneraries, and he's got enough weapons, I think. These guys are pretty good. I don't think I'm taking them, but Ileana, trade with Shinan, Vulnerary. Marsha, Deafany, I'm definitely not using. So let's take a look again. So Boyd can hold something. But the problem is that I need to go to the convoy. And actually, it's not the convoy. I'm wrong. I have to go to the shop and say sell. And I can come here first. Not really worried about these chest keys because we're going into the end battle. I'm not going to get much for them, but I'm going to sell them. And all these vulneraries, if they have a picture behind it, they are accounted for and belong to somebody. Sell items. I've switched. Ike has that ring. All of these things should be accounted for. And they are. I wish I'd stop leaving that. The Ashira Staff restores HP. I'm going to hold on to it. I don't think I'm going to use it. I could sell these things. I'm not going to get a whole lot out of those lower ones. What else did we have? So we have all our psychics down here. Hammering that restores an item to its maximum durability. So I might have to take somebody's staff away temporarily if I want to use that. I'm gonna ponder that for a moment. We've got a bunch of spells we could sell. We can look at Reese really quickly. He's the only one who could use those particular spells. He is not at a level right now to which he can use them. So I could go and I could sell all of these. We have wind magic. Those are all taken. This thunder is not. There's several others. It doesn't even have a money amount for that one. Not a money amount of use value meter. I can't buy that. That's why. Okay. So leave thunder alone. Come to fire. I'm more worried about the magic people being able to heal versus throwing flames across the field right now. Iron axe is not owned by anybody. I can sell that. That one only has 6. That one's 16. It's not owned by anybody. That one's not owned by anybody. Oh, that one's owned by Karen. Killer axe is almost gone. We're gonna hold on to that one. Pole axe, hand axe, hand axe, hand axe. Some of these hand axes are almost done. But I'm gonna hold on to them for right now. And the short axes, the Goose axes. We've got spears. Nephany, I'm not gonna use. So I could sell some of her things if I want. And Braum as well, but I'm just gonna wait. You see, here's one that's 4. Don't get a whole lot for it, but it gets it out of the way. This one's 13. 1. He's, you know. Anything with the silver swords I'll hold, because somebody can use a couple of hits off of them. Except that one that just had 1 point. Alright, so that's pretty much it for that. So, he's... Race on. I don't know if I'm taking a race on or not. Convoy, take. Okay. Okay. So, now, I'm gonna go to Reese, since he's my highest one. I am going to convoy his heal for the moment. And I'm going to take... Ooh, we could take the recover too. Darn. That for a moment. And I forget how you use this because I haven't used it in forever. I think I have to use it maybe in battle equip. Yeah, it won't let me do that. So I probably have to use it in battle to help certain people. So in this case right now, I'm going to give the Hammer Need back. And I have 2 Psychics for him. And I'm going to take back Fortify all surrounding allied units. I think I'm going to take Fortify instead of the other Mend. We'll see how this goes. So we're going to save. And just looking at the time, I've got about an hour. I'm going to start this battle, see where it takes me, and I have something to do after that hour is up. So I will be signing off at that point, and I might have to pick it up and finish it, if I'm lucky, tomorrow. So we'll see how this all works out. So we're going to leave base. Princess, it's time. It's right there. I can see the capital. Father, mother, my lord uncle, your Alencia has returned. Our soldiers are in formation and awaiting your word, princess. For good or ill, this will be our final battle. Before they march, would you speak to them? What? You want me to address the troops? This fight will determine if Ashnard falls, and if we can all return to our beloved homeland. Today, princess, we risk all. Giving men the courage to fight is the duty of a leader. I don't know how well I'll do, but I will try. Ahem. Hear me, brave fighting men of Crimea. Much have you lost in service to your land. Hear me, beloved friends of the Lagoos. You too have given all for our fair cause. Hear me, my trusted company of old. Your men of Griel did see me to this day. I stand before you made of flesh and bone, alive because you risked your lives for me. A word cannot my thanks express in kind. We march today into the jaws of fate. Our enemy lies in wait o'er this hill. If on the morrow Ashnard lives no more, my fondest dream is to among you walk and give you each my heartfelt thanks anew. Let not this dream dissolve into despair. We will defeat the dreaded king of Dayan. We will reclaim this land we hold so dear. Lend me your strength, lend me your weary hearts. Today we make our fate for good and all. One life can make a mark upon this world. One life can move the wheel of history. Be that one life. Fight well, fight brave, fight true. And the crowd cheers. Where did that come from? That was magnificent. It seems the princess, too, has grown stronger. It's said we grow into the roles we're given, isn't it? Alencia will make a splendid queen. That's just what Nasir said. What? It's true. Don't stop it. Don't give me that I can't believe what I just heard look. Nasir said it, right? Whew, that's a relief. I thought the world had gone mad. Stupid cat. Alright, let's go. This ends today. I'm ready. I have everything I need. Very well, we're ready. Say, Ike, this is the end of the end, you know? So rather than just giving orders, why don't you say a word too? I think Princess Alencia said enough. I want to hear what you have to say. Brother, Father always did it, didn't he? You want me to say something like Father would have done? Uh-huh. Speak to the army. We're gonna speak to the army. Hey there. Before this final battle, there's only one thing I want to tell all of you. I don't want any of you dying on me. Remember, you only have one life. At a time like this, it doesn't matter what our blood ties are. We are family. And that's what my father always used to say. And today, for the first time, I understand why he said it. Because we are a family. So if you don't want to cause your family any grief, then live! Don't drop your guard. Don't turn your back. Use every drop of your strength. Our road has been long, but it ends today. Let's liberate Crimea and free our friends and our families from Daeon's tyranny. Men of Crimea, Lagoos of Tellius, Greel mercenaries, move out. More cheers. And now we get the view from the inside of the castle. Attack! We're being attacked! The castle gate has fallen. The Crimean army cannot be stopped. It appears the end is near, Your Majesty. Please use the rear gate and withdraw. We will cover your retreat. I am not leaving. But if we lose, Your Majesty, the Daeon royal bloodline itself will be lost. Are you saying I will lose? Is that what you wish to say? Of course not. However, our army is in dire straits. It is merely an act of prudence, Your Majesty. I humbly ask that you consider the continuance of the bloodline above all else. Of course, your judgment, the value of the 13th generation of Daeon's royal family, is not so high as to warrant your pathetic display. I am Daeon. If I am to be destroyed, then let Daeon be destroyed with me. Your Majesty, that is... I have no need of inconstant retainers. You are an obstacle. Away with you. But Your Majesty, my sole desire is to rule through strength. The weak perish and the strong live on. This is the law of nature. It is the law of the goddess herself created when she forged this world. It appears that further conversation would only be a waste of time. Even though, if His Majesty desires it not, I will remain and protect him. I cannot allow the legacy of Daeon to end here. Tell me, Bryce, you were my father's retainer, were you not? From the 15th year of my life, and for more than 20 years until his death, I did serve him faithfully. The thing that killed my father was not plague, nor was it another illness. It was me. What? Oh, but it doesn't end there. There was my stepmother, too, and every brother who stood to be a legitimate heir. All of them died by my hand. Are you still determined to protect me, knowing this truth? I am. Even knowing now as I do, you are still your father's son. The blood of Daeon's king flows in you. You are all that remains. By your leave. Such loyalty to a corpse. In truth, there is nothing in this world more humorous than a knight. And here's the courtyard of Crimea Castle. And here's Ashnard flying in on his wyvern. Hey, look out! Is that... Sorry, it's a dragon, not a wyvern. Alencia is speechless. Alencia, what are you doing? Get back! Ashnard. What did you say? That is the king of Daeon? Ha 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 ha. It's been a long time, Princess Crimea. You look quite different than you did the day that I cut your father and mother down like cattle. I can hardly believe you're the same little girl who did nothing but tremble and stare at me. You craven, I've returned to see you defeated. I will no longer allow you to treat Crimea any way you please. Ha ha ha. How brave and noble of you. However, you are not the one I seek. And he hits Alencia. Alencia! Are you the one they claim is the son of Gawain? King Ashnard of Daeon, your treachery dies on my blade. Oh ho! Ah ha 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 ha! I see that blade in your hand. It is a sacred blade, is it not? The only type of blade that can pierce my armor. It matters not how famous the blade, if the wielder lacks skill. The greatest sword is nothing but blunted steel. Don't worry, you will see for yourself how blunt it is. I expect good things from you, son of Gawain. What you see before you are my elite, hand-picked soldiers. How will you deal with them? I'm looking forward to watching you. Don't disappoint me. Hold. And of course, Ashtar just takes off. And he is up basically at the top of the castle, by the entrance from the courtyard. And here's our battlefield. Notice there's a bunch of dragons, some lagoos, magic users. Any of you whose arms remember what it is like to battle, step forth. I would take of your strength now. And we go to our choose units screen. So we are required to take Ike and Ina. And we get 14 total. So we want Alencia for healing and all that. Mist, Boyd, Oscar, Mareem. I'd like Stefan, but he's not a requirement for me. Reese, I want my 3 healers. There's a reason for that. Har, Jeffrey, Soren, Rolf. Now I'm going to look through who I don't have. Ray-san is nice to have because he can give people more turns. Shinon's nice because he can shoot really well from afar. And we've got Kieran, who, though he takes hits pretty hard, you know, he is a knight. We've got a berserker. And we've got Lagoose. Got Ranulf, but he's only good for part of a battle. And then down towards the bottom are pretty much the weaker people that I wasn't planning on taking to begin with. So I want Soren for magic and healing. Stefan is a good fighter. So who else would I consider taking out? I mean, I don't have to have Mist, but I would like to have Mist based on how I usually fight this battle. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it as it is for the moment. We're going to attempt it like this. I'm going to put Titania over here, and Maureen and Stefan are there. And then we've got Ike and Boyd. Ina, who is a Lagoose, is going in the back. She is not anywhere close to halfway up her transformation meter at the moment. We're going to put Oscar out here. We've got Har here. And I just want to double check. So I've got a healer here, I've got a healer in the middle, and I've got a healer... Actually, I'm just thinking about it. I've got 4 healers. Don't really need to have 4 healers, but they've all got psychics, and that's very handy here. So... I wish I could take Ina out. I just can't. We're going to see how this goes. Normally I take Ray-san, and I use him to let people have multiple turns. But my game is already different, so why do anything strange? So, I have approximately 40 minutes to see how far I can get through this battle, and then we'll battle save and pick it up at the next time I play. And with any luck, we'll get through it, and if we don't, then it's going to be really disappointing, because, yeah, that would suck. So Alencia is not talking, and Ike says, "Are you nervous?" "Yes. And you, my Lord Ike?" "No, I'm actually pretty calm, in a strange way. Now that we're finally here, I can focus on defeating King Dayan. Nothing else seems to matter. I wonder if we shall win. We will win. I didn't come this far to lose. You've come all this way as well, so believe in yourself. You're right." And here we go. So we're going to take a quick look around. but we did get an overhead quick view. So we've got Swordsman, and he has Tornado. And Tornado can have a pretty good reach. We've got a Dragon. We want to see where he can reach. Continuing up towards the top, we've got some Lagoos. We've got some soldiers here. And across the top. And we're going to back down to where our team is. And then we've got this courtyard area in the middle. And we've got these guys blocking the straightforward path. Here's Bryce. He has a Wish Blade. This is a unique lance forged by a master craftsman. It's powerful but difficult to wield. And oh, he has a speed wing. And then that is the path that leads up to these guys. He has Rexora. That's a 1 to 2 range, so we're not worried about him until we can get up to him. Here's a Dragon. So we're going to mark him for his range. These are the guys we just looked at a little bit ago. And I'm doing the whole bottom before I go up to the top. So then to the left of the courtyard, going up, it's pretty much the same kind of deal. So we got this magic user we're going to mark. We got a Dragon we're going to mark. He has Psychic for them. So he needs to get out pretty quickly. Oop. I wanted to see also, that's a 1 to 2 range on his spell, so I'm not super worried about that right now. Swords, lances, feral ones, soldiers, another magic user. He has Thoron. Thoron is a range of 1 to 2. He also has Meteor, which has a longer range. So we're probably going to want to keep an eye on him. When I moved my thing, he was there. So then we come up the stairs. We've got these guys here, all the way up to Ashnard at the top. And his sword is called Gurgrant. He has nothing else. It's a mighty sword that only Ashnard, King of Dayan, can wield. It has a range of 1 to 2. Super powerful. And he has 60 hit points. And we're pretty much the same thing going down this side over here, back down to the courtyard. So we have 1, 2, 3 dragons, and a whole bunch of soldiers. Okay. Why did I untag my dragons? I don't know. So there's several ways that you can do this. It really depends on the person. I tend to bring this group over here, and we're going to start with this silver lance and wait. And we're going to bring Har over here and wait. We're going to bring Rolf as far as he can go, which isn't super far. And Mist is our healer that is going to go on the side of the field. And then we're going to take Ike up and around that side. I'm going to take Boyd as far as he'll go. And we're going to take Oscar up, and he's going to go to this side. And wait. We've got Ina, again, who isn't ready to transform. We're going to bring her here. And she's got 52 hit points, so she can take some hits. She's not the best character that I've ever played with. I'm putting Soren up there, and I'm also going to put Alincia up there. Because she does have a sword, and she can fly in and out of the way. It could be a mistake. We'll see how it goes. Titania. I'm going to move Titania up here. Items, the Goose Lance, and wait, because we want to come after this guy, and then that guy. So we're going to move Morim up. next to her. And Stefan, I'm going to put here. And I'm going to put Reese kind of close on this side. And then they have their turn. I am Bryce, General of Dayan. And he attacks Oscar from a space away, so Oscar can't retaliate. This guy's attacking Har. He's in for a few points. Might have another turn. No. This guy's gonna go after Maureen, probably with fire or something. Meteor. Because they're weak to fire. He's going after Ike. Ike almost takes him out. And we've got 2 on this side. And this is why we need all the healing we can get. Alright, so he is going to spew fire on Maureen. Hopefully Maureen doesn't... Oh, Maureen dies. But we didn't get very far with that battle, did we? That didn't work out very well at all. So... we're going to restart from our save point. And I've got now... again, a little under 40 minutes. To see how far I can go. Which right now is not looking very far. Alright, so we're ready to go. We move people around. We're going to skip that because we already read that dialogue. So, we're going to change it up a little bit, I think. Forgot to mark my dragons. Must mark the dragons. And maybe that guy. Alright, so we're going to change this, because there's 2 ways I play this game. Usually the 3 split that I just started, or I do it this way and come up here. So I'm going to look and make sure. He's got a Goose bow and a Brave Lance. I'm going to put the Brave Lance on, because I can't control that dragon as far as he has to be right next to me to attack, and if he does that, I have nothing I can attack him back with if I put the Goose bow on. So I got him there, and then we're gonna bring Har up with his Brave Axe, and he'll wait here. And then in the back, we've got Rolf, and we've got Mist, who are far enough away that they should be safe, because he can only move to here and attack one away. So Ike went up that way. I'm gonna put Oscar over here. Check his lance, or his weapon, make sure he had the silver lance equipped. Boyd is gonna come up. We're gonna change him to a silver axe for the moment. Nina's gonna come up and block the path. He's gonna wait here. She's gonna wait here. Alright, so items, the Goose Lance, wait, and Maureen. He was the one that got into trouble last time. 5542. I'm gonna put him 1 back. Dragon can't get to him. Magic user, I don't think magic user can't get to him either. I'm gonna put Stefan behind. And then he's gonna be behind for healing. So we still have our 3 groups, but instead of spreading them out to the sides, we're gonna try to draw everybody to the middle. If we can. Here's Bryce. We've got a magic user coming now. And it's Jeffrey. Not badly. And the other guy comes up for Oscar. Okay. And the dragon. And he missed. That's good. And Jeffrey hits him for a couple points, so... Ooh, 4. 4 turns. Not 4 points, but, you know. And we got Ike. Special attack, Ether. And he takes that soldier out of the competition. Or the battle, as it were. And now you see these guys are coming towards where everybody is kind of in the middle instead of the other way. I wish they'd do all of them in one side instead of like bouncing around the way that they do. That's really annoying to me. Okay. So Ina says, Master Ike, in surveying the field, I believe it likely that we may incur a high rate of casualties. May I suggest calling in aid from one of the other battalions? A single warrior could make all the difference. And so it gives us a choice. We can call in Tabarn, we can call in Nisala, we can call in Gifka, and I have never actually called in Tabarn or Nisala. I've always used Gifka. So we've called in for Gifka. So we're going to mark our dragons and our magic users. This guy moved forward. This guy moved forward. And we need to look. He's only missing a few points. It's really not bad. We can let Mist come up. Staff, heal, Jeffrey. And then let her back out of the way. We've got Har, who I'm going to bring over here. Items, he's good. Actually, he's got a Goose axe. I'm going to take him back here and attack with this Goose axe. Hopefully, he's going to take some damage. Ooh, he didn't take any damage. That's even better. Okay. Alright, so we're going to leave Har here. He's protecting Rolf and company. I'm trying to see if I can take him out with Rolf. And he has a special attack. And almost takes out that guy, but not quite. And now we have Oscar, who's going to attack. We'll attack him with a Silver Lance because we're going to save that Brave Lance for a little bit. And he's going to move back here to block the way. Alright, so Ike took this guy out. He's to 26. He hasn't taken any hits. I'm going to bring Soren up here. And Soren is going to Elwind. He might take a hit. Can't remember what that guy had. Looks like it might be a spear, but it looked like it could have been a javelin. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell. I'm sorry. Okay, so that was good. Now I'm going to bring Ina over here. She's going to kind of block the way. And then Alencia is going to come up. And how many spaces can she move? She's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She can come here. And she can mend Oscar. And come back a space. This guy has 50 points. We're going to let Oscar come up here and attack. That's an A. I'm looking at the stats. This is a C, so we're going to keep the Steel Lance, I think. Hopefully we'll get 32 on this guy. We're going to take some points, I'm sure. And we did. Not unexpected. And that side's already blocked by Jeffrey. So Oscar's going to stay right here. And then we're going to let Boyd come up. And he has his silver axe. And he's going to attack. Takes that guy down to 4. Takes a few points. No big surprise. And he levels up. And then we're going to see, Ike can go either to here and finish off this guy with, you know, his 4 points. Or we can bring Ike over here and worry about these other players. And that's what I'm going to do. So I want to get him out first because, you know, he can heal people. And Ike got a psychic, and unfortunately I have to send it to the convoy, but we know we have several psychics in our inventory. She has her Goose Lance. She's gonna come up here, attack. Looks like she's only gonna get 14. She's gonna take a pretty big hit here. Okay, and she's gonna wait right there. Now, I brought Mareem up first last time, and he took a really hard hit. That guy's down to 49. The problem is I'd have to put... I mean, I could put him up here, and we also have to deal with this guy. So, I think I'm gonna take out this magic user. That's somebody I know for sure I can take out in one swoop. He still took a pretty good hit, but that magic user is gone. I can bring Stefan up. I can only bring him to here. I want to look here. The rune sword goes from 2 spaces away, so I can bring him here. And he's only going to hit for 2 points twice, so 4 points. If we go back to our silver sword, he'll hit for 12, which is better. Of course, he's not in a very safe place. So now, Ike is good. Mareem has taken a hit. Titania has taken a hit. Stefan is really bad. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to psychic heal Mareem because he is weak to that. We still may be in trouble because he'll probably go after Stefan because of the way I aligned them. I shouldn't have put him up there. But we have to wait and let it play through. Yep, he is going for Stefan, so Stefan's gonna die. And we're going to restart again. Like I said, this battle is hard. It takes a long time to get through. And it's mainly because these dragons and the magic users... Oop! Why did I do that? Hello. There we go. Alright. So... Yeah, all the talking. Alright. Same type of deal. Like... Wait. Void. Change weapon. Oscar. He's good. I'm gonna bring... This time we're gonna bring Valencia to here. I'm gonna put Ina here. We've got Soren can go in front. At least Soren can fight back and it's gonna take them a couple turns to get over there. I may have to move Oscar over here and put Maureen that way. So if this time does not work out super well, that's probably what I'll do. And I did not mark my dragons and my people. Alright, let's start here. I have Jeffrey. He's blocking anyone from going in there. We're gonna put in his brave lance and wait. Like before, Har. It's gonna come up and wait. Ready his Lagoose axe. And then we're gonna keep Mist and Rolf back out of the way. And so then that takes us back to these guys. Now the other choice I have is to go like I originally would and go around this way and lure them away from that group. Either way, I've got, I mean, this guy, let's untarget this guy for a moment. So the dragon can make it only over to here. So I can go this way and hopefully get to that magic user before I have to worry about the dragon. And before I have to worry about him hitting Maureen. So I'm just moving everybody this way. And our healer also is going with them. And we'll see. Like I said, I've played this battle. Usually I split it into 3 parts. Like I did the very first time. Yeah, we know you're Bryce, but this is a battle that, like I said, it takes a lot of times. And if you're playing it on hard, it takes even longer. We have the same setup as we had before, pretty much, with the exception of the left side. So Oscar's gonna get hit. And he did take a hard hit this time. Last time he... Ooh. Couple more. Alright, he's gonna attack Ike. Now last time I killed him, but again, that we don't know that attack is gonna trigger, so... And it didn't. But he's down to 3. Now these guys, notice, they're just coming straight down. And probably about the time that I get through either this next round or so, or whatever, we're gonna get to the point where I'm gonna have to stop. So if somebody dies, I'm probably gonna go ahead and just quit rather than restart. And here's our, we need to reinforce. Who do you want to call? I always call Gifka. And this guy was just healed. So, and that guy has no points taken on him. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to come after the dragon. I'm going to take a pretty good hit for it. And we've got the other dragon up at the top. You can see him sitting up there. We did get the special attack. He did attack Ike, and he got a special attack again. So we got really lucky. That time, if you notice, Ike's meter filled back up with his health when he used ether on that dragon. So we're going to put Ike up here and wait and hope that maybe he can do the same thing with that dragon. We are going to have, what does he have? He has a lance. So I'm going to put Soren here. I am going to attack. That was 18. That one's 19. So I'll let him attack this guy with fire. Alright. So Soren took that guy out. And we've got Ina. We're gonna bring her over here this time. And we've got these two guys. He's got 9, he's got 50. And we've got people that, well, at least one person who needs healing. And Soren used magic this time, so he can't heal. So that leaves Valencia. Staff. Mend. Oscar. Alright, and she can go back a space, and Oscar is going to attack this guy and hopefully finish him off. And he does. And he's going to come up and wait here. And we've got Boyd. And he's going to come up and attack. I just want to see something. He'd only do 3 with that and 5 with that, so he's going to take a pretty good hit, but he'll do decent damage. So we'll let him do it. And then we'll have to have one of our healers take care of him here after this. And he's leveling up. Alright, so recall he needed healing. So Mist is going to come up. She's going to, because I don't think, yeah. He's 19. He'll go to 46. We want Mend. And then Mist is going to come back here and wait with our Brave Lance. Oh, well, we could use our Goose Bow. Go back here, attack, Goose Bow. He should get a pretty good hit on this guy. Alright, that was good. And he can't attack back because he stayed back there. Now, R is going to come up and he is going to attack with his Goose Axe. I'm going to hit that guy for 19, it says. That guy can hit me for 44, so he's going to hit Har pretty good if Har doesn't actually hit him for 19 and take him out, because he only has 12. So we got lucky. That worked out the way that it was predicted to work for the attack. Excuse me. And I'm going to leave him here. And I'm going to try something. I don't usually do this. I'm going to use the longbow. And I'm going to try to take this guy down some points. Or get lucky and take him all the way down. So let's take a look. Now, that guy there can get to Mist. That guy there could get to Mist. So the only hope is... Not the only hope, but the hope is that they don't go after Mist. They go after one of these guys. Hopefully not Rolf. But we'll see how that turns out for us. So the dragon is now gone. We've got the healer still sitting out here by himself. We've got Stefan. I'm going to come up and let Stefan attack this magic user. And he takes him out. Alright. And we got 40, 30, so Titania is going to come up here. And she is going to attack with her Silver Lance, this guy. Couple points, not horrible. He's down to 2. And she's going to wait here. And then we've got Maureen gonna come up. And we could take out that guy or this guy, and I think we're gonna take out this guy. Alright, so he didn't actually take him out, he just took him down, so they're what I want to see is where those guys can go. So I can keep him in safety as much as possible. So Titania's down by about 10. He's down by a little more, so we'll heal him. And he's running away to heal. He's gonna attack Boyd. He's gonna psychic heal this guy. No surprise there. And he's going to try to do something with Ike, and he missed. Probably sleep or some kind of spell like that. And this guy misses. Ike can still hit him from far away and takes him out. And he did go after Mist. He missed. She hits him for a couple points, and he hits her and takes her down pretty good. So Mist is going to have to heal herself. Now we gotta get through Rolf. He missed. And he only had one hit, so that was good. You can hit Marine. Marine's gonna hit you back. Oh no. Okay. That was very fortunate. Okay, those guys each took a couple hits. Alright, here's Gifka. I have answered your call. So Dan's elite soldiers are giving you some trouble, are they? Rawr. So, now we have Gifka on our team. And I think this side over here right now is in the need of the most help. I could be wrong about that because these guys also need to heal. So I'm gonna move Mist down over to here, and she's gonna use the vulnerary. And we're gonna check. Alencia is going to heal Boyd. This guy still has a bunch of points. He's pretty good, so we're just gonna... 16. Yeah, so we want to stay with the Silver Lance.